Hey boys and girls, how are you? It's Miss Geiger. I wanted to jump on and teach you something new in our Avid Readers books, something new that we can do. But first, I want us to get together and sing our gathering song. You ready? We are gathering on the rug. Everyone is here now, finding their own space now. We are here. All right, so what we're going to do today, last week we kind of refreshed our minds about what an avid nonfiction reader is. And we know that an avid reader loves to read. They don't want to stop reading, and they can read anywhere. And we were reading at school, but now you're reading at home or outside or anywhere you can find a cozy spot. So then we threw in the nonfiction books. And we said nonfiction is what? What kind of books are you reading if you're reading a nonfiction book? Yeah, it's your learn about books. You're so smart. You've learned so much and you're remembering that now. So you're learning about books and your nonfiction. You're learning something and they are teaching you something. So today what I want us to do, first of all, give me a thumbs up if you have learned something new in one of your books. Okay, so you've all learned something new. That's awesome. And we were reading some books last week about insects, about different kinds of bugs. What I want us to do today is I want us to look at our learning target. It says, I can pay attention to similarities and differences in books. Okay, so similar is something that is the same, and a difference is something that is different. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at our book. So we had the honeybees book that we've looked at, and we also had our dragonfly book that we've looked at. So both of these books, what do these books have in common? What is the same about both of these books? Yeah, they're both about insects, about a different type of bug. So we're going to look at some of the things that are the same inside and some of the things that are different, okay? So I'm going to flip to a page right here, okay? So let's reread this page. It says, honeybees carry pollen on their legs in pollen baskets. Can you see that? Okay, so we read that page, and that's in our honeybees book. So that's how honeybees how they carry their food. So let's look in our insect book, in our dragonfly book on this page. Okay, so this page is going to tell us too. It says dragonflies hold their legs in the shape of a net. They swoop through the air and catch insects with their legs. So, what do we notice about something that is the same in these books? What is something that is the same in these books? We're talking about how they carry their what? Their food. You're right. We're talking about how they carry their food. So what I want us to look at is something that is different. Do they both use, what do they both use to get their food? What part of their body do they both use? Their legs. They both use their legs. So that's the same for both of them. They both use their legs. But what is different? They're collecting different things. The honeybees are collecting what? Pollen. And the dragonflies are collecting what? Yeah, the insects. So they're both collecting food, and maybe different types of food, but they're both using their legs to do that. So we just learned that it's something that is the same about two different bugs and something that is different about these two different bugs. So I'm going to flip to another page, and I want you to see if you can, the person sitting beside you, or you can think on your own for a minute, what was something the same and different about this page? Okay, so this page right here says honeybees have 5 eyes. Okay, so that's our honeybees. Honeybees have 5 eyes. Remember that. Let's look at the next one. This one says dragonflies have 2 big eyes. They can see a small bug across a yard. Okay, so dragonflies have 2 big eyes. They can see a small bug across a yard. I want you to take a minute and think, what is the same about these 2 pages? What are we talking about on both of these pages? What is the same? Did you say eyes? Yes, we're talking about both bugs have eyes, right? So they both have eyes, but how many did the honeybees have? Did you say 5? And how many did the dragonflies have? 2. So that is something that is different. So you learned something that is the same. They both have eyes, and it's different because one has 5 eyes and one has 2 eyes. So when you are becoming an avid reader and an avid nonfiction reader, that is one tool that you can do in your learning, is looking at and paying really close attention to what is different in your books and what is the same in your books, especially when you're on the same topic. So what I want you to do today is I want you to go on a reading play date. And I want you, it can be with a partner or someone at your house, or it can be by yourself, and then you'll go off and share what you learned with someone. But I want you to remember to try and find one thing that is the same, so similar, or one thing that is different. Okay? So you're going to find 2 things in your books. You're going to have 2 books to compare them. So after you do that, you're going to go share with someone in your house, okay? And then whenever we pick back up on Wednesday with our next reading lesson, I want to hear all of the things that you have learned in your books. So grab your books, go get in a cozy reading spot, and get reading. Bye. Have a good day.